think about Cam Newton? The interview you saw the interview,
Yeah,
right, Lee?
yeah. I seen the interview. I seen most of it though. I like the imagery of two black males handling things in a professional way, showing the world that you're not gonna get to me. I like how his daddy came out to him. I like with him. I like everything about that right there. That was father son. That was look, I got your back, son. That was look, daddy, I'ma still show him type of deal. And it's really like, I mean, I'm sure being where Cam has been, he had to be bothered by that. But I like the way he took the high road, his style,
Mm-hmm.
and how he does it. And look, he's like, yo, I'm gonna just brush this dirt off and I'm gonna keep moving because it's bigger things for him.
Absolutely.
He's 32, like,
And he's a millionaire.
and he's a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, he's gonna play again. I mean, look, Fitzpatrick just got hurt this week, I believe, so he'll play
He did.
again. I'm just sure. I'm just like the fact. I want him to get a fair opportunity, and so he can dumb down the naysayers because I know he's a top 32 quarterback. There's no way he's not with the people that got starting out here. But I mean, he comes with a lot though. You know what I'm saying? So I just like the fact because football business is football business. I just like the fact how he handled it. I'm gonna keep it moving, and I'm gonna get my gift and my blessing, however that is. I've been blessed this far. He's a blessed person, so I just like the fact he did that. Football has always been what it is.
Yeah, I really actually, especially as recently, like I watched a couple episodes of Cam's podcast where he
Mhm.
interviews people and they're smoking cigars and drinking
Mhm.
or whatever. I've actually really started to like Cam. I actually
Mhm.
like him. I like his style, his whole way, his aura and everything. Um, and I guess I expected him to be, you know, feel like it could have went different with New England, but at the same time, like I'm starting to look at Cam and I'm just starting to say from a football standpoint, I think he needs to consider moving on.
You don't
That's
think you
just
need to play football no more?
well, it depends on what he wants to be.
Yeah. Well, he said he would be a backup.
I think he would have been okay this season being a backup,
Yeah.
but I don't personally think he's okay with being a backup.
No, I don't think he. I mean,
So and I just think like
who is okay in
based off of
football with
what
being a backup though?
I perceive of Cam based off of what I just see because
Yeah.
I obviously don't know the guy at
Yeah.
all. But what I see, I don't think him as a backup works. I don't think it works internally for him. I think he's bothered by it, and I don't think he's the guy that would just handle it well.
Well, I mean, put it this way, man. Like, yo, I know for sure just from his who he is, he doesn't want to be a backup. But in the NFL, people get hurt all the time, like all the time, and he's can step in a spot and be very very serviceable for a team. So I'm looking at
Yes, I don't disagree with that. I think he was serviceable.
the
Yeah.
all the quarterbacks. I mean, and he might mess around and get hot on you too. You know what I'm saying? So like, if he's in the right position with the right coach who believes in what he does, etc., and is willing to put the team around him, that's a big gamble because he's injury prone. I understand all those things, but I just see him as Cam Newton. Like, yo, he will sit and he will wait his turn. And it will come to him. It always does. Like he had this situation in Florida when he was a kid. He had to sit out, go this route, boom, 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 Heisman Trophy, boom, first round draft pick. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All he knows what he doing in this space because he been here before. So I mean, he's savvy. He's not gonna sit here and just like be like he said in his interview. Nobody he hasn't been a distraction to any team. You can't get any teammate in the locker room to say he's been a bad teammate to him. So that
I
narrative
believe that.
that narrative has been pushed a different way. So I believe he can go and do that. Not that he wants to, because any competitive person ain't trying to sit on the bench. But I think that narrative that's out there about him is false to where he can't take it and eat it for a second and wait his turn again, because it will happen. Look at Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, but I also think Tyrod. I think for what Cam does well,
Mhm.
he's too old for. because again, he plays with, he moves, he runs a lot, all these different things.
Hmm.
You know, he's not really the guy who, you know, audibles and, sort of mentally schemes his way through the game. He just
Hmm.
plays, right?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think he's too old for that style. I think as you get older,
Hmm.
you have to rely on that more.
Yeah.
And I think that's why. And again, but I also think Cam personally can do so many. I mean, personally, I think from a media perspective, I think that's really where it's at for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'm not ready
saying?
to give up on him yet.
Yeah, and so, but I just think again,
Yeah.
if he's cool with being a backup, which I don't think he is,
Yeah.
then I think he'll have to accept that. Because really, if you think about it, like I get it, you sort of wait for an opportunity, just like Teddy Bridgewater does,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And Teddy Bridgewater just kind of now he's the journeyman.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's Cam though. I think Teddy Bridgewater also has a certain personality that fits for that.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
think Cam is just too alpha.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. But it's like, do anybody think that Teddy Bridgewater is better than Cam?
I don't know if
I
that's
mean,
hard to answer it. Just
I mean, like with the weapons he had last year, do y'all think the Panthers would have won more game with Cam or Teddy Bridgewater?
uh, I would probably say Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh man, come on, man.
Well, because again, like
Cam had
Now-
McCaffrey.
so now-
Well,
so
McCaffrey
now-
got hurt, right?
no,
Didn't
no,
he?
no. Last year he was with New England. So you talking about with New England or
Yeah.
with the Panthers?
The Panthers, yeah,
Oh, so with the Panthers,
yeah,
yes, because that's a different team and they run a whole different style. But
Yeah.
with New England,
yeah. Well, that's a different.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, I mean, and Cam, like, think about it. His season, he had nobody. Name me a receiver on the Patriots last year.
yeah, but has Cam ever really had it?
Now, look, he had Steve Smith when he was balling. He had a bunch of good targets. He
For a
had
little
nothing.
while.
He had no running game, no nothing. And now they restocked the cabinets in the on the team, and now they just get to somebody else and make him Cam like he was garbage. Tom Brady left the team for a reason.
Yeah, but Lee, he was on a 1-year deal last year. With
I
New
get it,
England.
but like, what you expect him to do?
And-
Tom Brady left that
No, I
same
guess my
team.
point is
What?
that like then, of course, it wasn't meant for him to have that
Yeah.
that long term. So
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, it was
he
like,
knew that.
but I can't call him garbage off of that.
I'm not saying he's garbage.
I can't call him. He should retire off of that because he ain't have nothing there, and everybody knows it. But I mean, and nobody says anything about that. But he had nothing, and they're like expect him to just put the team on his back and do what no quarterback could have done in the NFL. The greatest quarterback ever left that same situation.
I will say this: if Washington calls him, I think that's his shot.
I think it is too. That's why I said it'll come to him.
But if
but-
Washington doesn't call him, then there's a reason. And whatchamacallit made this point earlier. I mean, who knows him better in the league right now than Ron Rivera?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I get it. If they call him, they call him. But they don't. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm saying
There's
from a football standpoint, to me, that has to say something.
Well, there's a stipulation out.
Which is what?
I mean, Bill Belichick said it. Like, I just feel like he have a better opportunity in other place because he didn't want to keep that pressure on his greatness and his aura and everything is pressuring other people because if Matt Jones start doing bad, then people start calling.
But I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Like,
So I mean, like he's kind of
there's no
like
need
he
to
said in the
have
interview, it's the gift and the curse. You know what I mean?
yes, absolutely.
So, but that
100%.
does, like I said, but that doesn't mean that he shouldn't have an opportunity somewhere because you got people who are way less talented than him just sitting on rosters.
It doesn't, but to that point, people take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's just everywhere.
Yeah,
They're gonna take into consideration, okay, what type of person am I getting?
yeah,
I get the talent, but what else comes with that? So that, yeah, of course, they're gonna have to. And it's a locker room and it's football. So
yeah. Man. Like I said, no locker room team has said no locker room he's been in said he's a bad person or that he's not a good teammate. So like a lot of that is just his aura, height, and I just.
But
look
do you
at,
think the media affects teams so heavily in that way versus them knowing something?
Well, the media is
because
what
they talk internally.
Well, the media is what created that aura. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
But that's for like us to like talk about and hear.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying is, like, from a football standpoint, every team in the NFL wants to win more than anything else.
yeah,
So my thing is, like, when I look at it right now, and I think all 32 teams in the NFL, I just look at myself and I say, if you insert Cam for any quarterback does that automatically translate into a lot more wins? So a team that, let's say, was going to be, you know, 8-9,
Hmm.
now all of a sudden they're 12-5.
No, but I think he could take a
I
team.
don't think so. So that's why I just look at it like, if there's this other thing of alpha,
Hmm.
why would you want to bring him in as your backup?
Well, I mean, lots of people come in like that, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
but
but again, I think sometimes it's personality too. If you think
yeah,
about
yeah.
some of
I
these
think it's
guys
his
who are
aura.
journeyman backups,
Yeah, like you said again, I think it's his aura. It's just his aura, like
yeah,
on how he
definitely.
handles things and how he does things. But I like, he's continuing to be him, which I'm appreciating because of who he is and how
Yeah,
he's
and
handling
I think he
things.
should.
Yeah.
Again,
All
just
right.
from a football standpoint, I think it's time.
All right. That was good sports talk.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
We'll be back.